Hey guys, today in Disturbing Movies that will totally F you up. It is actually a movie I have never in my life heard anyone talk about or discuss, which is very surprising to me. This movie, I watched it unsuspecting one night and it has stuck with me. And this was years ago, actually. It really messed with me. Nothing messes with me. The movie is Frances. It is based on a real person who was named Frances Farmer. She was an actress back in the day. I guess you could compare her to like the original Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton of the world. She got famous. And she had a lot going on for her, and she got a lot of money. And you know what young people normally do? They got a little reckless, and she did do a few things, and then she realized that she didn't want the fame. She didn't want any of it. And so she eventually tries to walk away from everything. But her mother did not like this. Her mother absolutely refused to allow her to walk away from the fame. I want to say she was in her 20s, so legally she was an adult. But somehow her mother got this horrendous idea and got her own daughter institutionalized for a very long time until she agreed to go back into acting. Back in the day, these mental institutions were no fun. They were horrific. It's really bothersome. I'm sorry. And these institutions, she actually survived everything, and she went on some talk shows about it later on in her life. But she went through a lot of SA, a lot of the R word. She got beat. She got drugged. She got anything you can think of. It happened to her within these institutions. I remember she did an interview, and I actually believe it's at the end of this movie, where she recounts one of the times in one of the mental institutions, because she went to a couple. And the doctors actually did this. A few of them R-worded her, and they took pictures, and they were like, "I got the famous Frances Farmer," and it's really disturbing. Really disturbing, actually. And all this was allowed. Yay, America! But yeah, that's all I got to really say about that. Really bothersome. But she was a beautiful, beautiful girl. She was really intelligent, and she was known to be very outspoken. And I suppose that only worked against her in the long run, and helped get her institutionalized. She didn't have any real mental issues as far as anyone knew about. So all this was just to torture her, this poor girl, and just because her mother wanted her to be famous and wanted to keep her money. Family is awesome. I highly suggest this only if you can handle very horrific things. I would compare this film to Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door. I think it is right beside that movie, to be honest with you. The acting is amazing. The lead role, Frances, is played by Jessica Lange. Obviously, she went on to do American Horror Story. She also did an amazing performance in Fried Green Tomatoes. Duh. Everyone in that movie did incredible. It is an older movie. I'm not sure when it came out. I want to say early 70s, but I'm not really sure, so I could be wrong on that. So be prepared, it is a little older. Sorry. But yeah, I've never heard anyone discuss this movie, and I think it needs to be watched and it needs to be talked about because this actually happened. That is the most frightening part of it, is this somehow all happened to this poor girl, and it's a nightmare. This movie has stayed with me so bad. But yeah, if you want to watch something that's going to totally F with your head for a minute, watch Frances. Bye.